Hi everybody, this is John back with another model final reveal video. This video deals with the Airfix Series 3 1:1 scale Bullfinches that I did an inbox review for earlier in the year. The actual model itself, I built this particular kit for a specific reason, and it was part of a group build for the Frankie Day Appreciation group build. And there is a reason why I built it, because I'll explain towards the end of the video why and what I'm going to do with this particular model for Frankie. Anyone who follows Frankie Day's modelling channel will understand the proficient builder that he is. He's a fantastic modeler. He does things with different styles of modelling that I would never even attempt, and there's lots of subbers here who really appreciate his work and they follow his channel quite vividly, and the stuff that he does with some of the card kits are absolutely incredible. I mean, they don't look like card kits when he's completed them. I remember seeing I think it was a B17, a card kit 1/33rd scale that he built, and it was absolutely fabulous. You know, really nice kit when it was finished. Anyway, the actual model itself, the 1:1 scale life size, if you like, real life series that Airfix produced, comprised initially of 3 sets of birds. The first was the Bullfinches, as you can see here. They were released in Series 3 along with 2 other models of the robins, which I have built previously, and another kit of blue tits, sorry, which I have actually got in my stash and will be building them at a later date. They also followed up with 3 other models, one of a kingfisher, there was one of a woodpecker, and the third of, I think it was a little owl. I'm pretty sure it was a little owl. And the latter bird releases are actually more rarer and quite difficult to get hold of, and they usually fetch double the money that these models build. But I actually quite like these models. I think they're very interesting to build. They can produce quite an effective little still life, you know, subject really, and they pose a task for a lot of modelers that they've never tried to have a go at before. And building these ones after the robins, I think these ones are actually a much better finish product than the robins that I built. I really like the way this particular kit has come out compared with the earlier release robin. I just want to show you the difference between the male, because you've got a male and a female bird on this log diorama here. I don't know what type of flowers they are. Perhaps somebody would put them in the comments what type of flowers they are. But they're very effectively moulded by Airfix, and I messed about with some sort of if you like, quite psychedelic orange colour coat. It was Dayglow orange that I used for the stamens on the flowers, and I think they looked very effective. As you can see, you know, the flowers themselves are actually quite nice. They come out quite well. The male bird is predominantly red-breasted. He was painted up basically in signal red or post office red G19 from the Humble range, and the major difference in the plumage is the red breast and undersurfaces of the bird in the male variant, with slate bluey grey feathered trim behind his head with the black moulding there at the back. You can see that. And the female, she actually has a pinky violet tone to her breast, as you can see. I'm hoping I can put that in so you can see it. There you go. And that was achieved with a mixture of about 2 or 3 different colours, white, gloss red, and a little tiny, I think it was a tiny bit of brown that produced that sort of violety coloured cone. And the plumage behind her head is predominantly green. It's 2 different tones of green, but the rest of the bird is pretty much the same as the male. And I actually found painting these 2 quite satisfying, very satisfying indeed, and I'm quite pleased with the results that I got on these 2 birds. Now, they're actually an entry into the Frankie Day Appreciation build that was set up by my friend Al Wood in Birmingham. Um, he's another prolific modeler, especially with figures. He produces some incredible figures, and anyone who is interested in figure painting, they should check out his channel. He does a lot of 40k Warhammer. I'm not sure whether they're Dungeons and Dragons. Sorry, they're not. It's not my cup of tea, but I do appreciate the skill that you apply to your figure painting, and also the vignettes that you do on the World War II German battalion that you follow. They're very very good as well. But in many ways, Al was the little bird that told me of the plight of Frankie Day when earlier in the year, or maybe later last year, um, he unfortunately became a widower, and he had to move house into a trailer park, which I don't really think it's a tragic thing to have to move into a trailer park, but he lost a lot of space in the house that he has to live in now, and a lot of his models that he used to get a lot of enjoyment out of just just viewing his previous work and having his previous work around him, he's had to put into storage, and it's a real shame because some of those models that he had to put into storage are phenomenal. Um, so what I wanted to do with this particular kit is to send it to Frankie at his home address. He sent me his home address. I won't be posting it on the video. Um, and it will remind him to have this on his side unit in his caravan of the community that in many ways are Frankie's very much a part of our community, and we're just, I hope that when he looks upon this model, it will remind him of the rest of us that are out there, because he is very much in our hearts and he is very much a part of our community. If you like, an extended family. It's probably not as strong as that, but I would hope that Frankie feels that he is part of this community, very much so. And I just wanted to send these as a reminder to the rest of us, and hopefully he can look upon these birds and think of all of us. And that's the main reason why I wanted to post these out to him in America, where he lives. So Frankie, you'll be getting these in the post sometime after Christmas. I won't be posting them until after Christmas because I want them to arrive in as best possible condition as possible, and I don't think that you're going to get that chance with the Christmas post. I think they'll probably arrive in better condition if I send them in January. Anyway, would I recommend this kit? Yes, I surely would. They're not so easy to get hold of. They're not your average Spitfire or Messerschmitt model. They do come up on the second-hand media markets. Usually about one or two, maybe three every other month. There are a couple of kits on eBay at the moment of the life size series, but I don't think the Bullfinches were one of them. The Robins I've seen recently, but the Blue Tits, I don't think I've seen very many of those. And certainly the other three kits, they're very, very few and far between. But they do come up occasionally, and they are an interesting and quite a taxing model to put together, and they're very rewarding. And I got a lot of enjoyment out of building these. So anyway, I hope this video has been of some use. And Frankie, I hope you enjoy. It'll be a belated Christmas present to you from, hopefully, I hope you'll feel that it's come from all of us. And have a happy Christmas, mate. Anyway, I hope this video has been of use. I hope all your projects are running very smooth, and I'll see you for the next one. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.